Hey everyone, welcome to From the Depths. I'm Menti and this is episode 38 of the Battleship Brawl Season 2 tournament. In this episode we've got the Sharkfin by Varian 101 going up against the Awellner Heavy Cruiser by Awellner. Alright, so this is another secondary round match, so whoever wins here will continue on in the tournament, but whoever loses, they're going home. That's it. It's game over for them. So all that's left to do at this point is find out who that's going to be and get round one underway. Both ships doing their initial maneuvering, getting going, getting their weapons aimed, loading in. The Awellner getting some secondary shots off. First, looks like those are going to miss just barely. And the Sharkfin answering with a full barrage, which connects pretty well, but doesn't seem to have done all that much damage. It didn't destroy any guns, and didn't really make. Oh, look! Actually, it did destroy a gun and knocked out this front gun as well. Oh, but the Awellner Heavy Cruiser is turning to flee. It doesn't like. Oh, and it's taking some big hits to its rear weaponry now. Oh, the Sharkfin took a hit there as well. Seems to be listing just a little bit. But I'm not sure if that's, yeah, that at this point it would be from the damage probably, because it hasn't. Well, it's leveling back out now. Maybe it got repaired and its buoyancy is getting restored. Anyway, the Awellner Heavy Cruiser is trying to run away, and because of that, its weaponry in the back is basically really exposed in this position. And once it gets taken out, its frontal weaponry has no way to fire on it. Not that there's honestly a whole lot left. That actually got taken out in the initial exchange. But this is a chasing situation. Is not where the Awellner cruiser wants to be right now. It's going to end up losing its propellers, getting made dead in the water, and plus it doesn't have the ability to bring its firepower, its full firepower to bear. I mean, okay, I think this gun is knocked out anyway, but they could be using this gun right here. And that could definitely help, but... And I see it's lost a bunch of propulsion. I don't know if it's lost... Yeah, it's lost almost all of its propellers. It has one propeller left. So... That one gun could make a... Oh, it looks like the Sharkfin may have just had a misfire and shot itself, though. Sharkfin's at 97%, Awellner 76%. A chasing situation like this is just not where the Awellner wants to be. Not against the Sharkfin anyway, because the Sharkfin can it can fire all of its weapons when it's facing forward, so it has its full firepower available, while the Awellner does not. It's, you know, basically a crossing the T situation without actually crossing the T. Yeah, the Awellner is just, it is getting battered down. Oh, that gun has to have been destroyed by that. Yep, it is gone. So now the only operable weapons are these small secondaries on the side and this forward-facing gun that can't fire because the Sharkfin is behind it. And the Awellner looks like it's turning to try and bring that gun about, but the Sharkfin is also turning and shooting itself again. I think it's done more damage to itself than the Awellner did. Oh, and the Awellner finally gets a shot off, and it just ricochets. Just doink off the side armor. Oh. Oh, that actually went through and hit that big turret there. It might, yeah, it popped off completely. That may be. No, it's not quite it for the Awellner. I'm willing to call it an unofficial victory at this point, but it is not quite over just yet. The Awellner still has some health left, but at this point it has no operable weapons. It is basically just target practice. And I was worried about the Sharkfin possibly going out of range there, but it is turning back in and coming around. It is not. That is not going to happen. So I'm probably going to speed this bit up just to finish this off and compress the video down a little bit. Plus, I mean, I kind of like I like how the shells look when they're just kind of arcing out at high speed. I don't know. I find the way that looks in the high speeds parts kind of interesting. Anyway, speeding up now. And it seems like that is it. The Awellner is AI dead and is now despawning. So that is the end of round 1 between these two contestants. Let's go ahead and get them spawned back in. Sharkfin's loaded. And the Tempest is loaded. Or, well, will be. Now it's loaded. Said that a little bit too soon. Whatever. Okay, folks, here we go. Round 2, start. Those initial secondary shells from the Tempest switch more. Looks like they may actually connect this time. No, not quite. Nope. They did not. So far, the Sharkfin evading all the damage the Tempest has to offer and launching a huge volley. Oh, most of which solidly connects. Wait a second. Wait a second. The Tempest? It's not facing the Tempest. It's supposed to be facing the Awellner heavy cruiser. I don't know why I spawned that in. Whoops. Sorry about that, folks. Whoop, and now I forgot to pause it. So let's try this again. Okay. Apologies for my derp there. I bet a bunch of you in the video were like, "Wait a second, it's not supposed to be facing the Tempest." Oh. Whoops. Anyway, now we'll get round 2 started for real this time. It's like I was calling it by the right name because I recognized the ship, but was not the right ship. There we go, the Awellner getting its initial volley of 2 shells off. And then the Sharkfin firing its own massive barrage. Oh, it looks like those... Oh, that initial volley looked much better from the Awellner this time around, but it did not seem to quite connect. It does look like it disabled this gun, though, so that is definitely something. The Awellner once again turning away and putting most of its weaponry into a prime position to be hit, as well as... Oh, man. Just like that, 2 of its guns gone. But oh, it's turning back around now, so now it's got its forward weaponry back in the mix. That's a much better decision, Awellner. You do not want to have the Sharkfin's full armament barraging you and not being able to return fire. Oh, it looks like the Sharkfin has lost a turret itself here. But it still has the other 3, and those 3 are still bombarding away. And it looks like, oh, the front guns have actually been knocked out. No, this gun's still active. I'm not sure if it's able to fire or not, though. It may not have the, I don't think it has the angle right now, but even if it did, I'm not sure if it's in an operable state. Probably is. Oh, those are going right into the center there, getting into the superstructure. This time the Awellner seems to be able to create some distance between itself and the Sharkfin, which is allowing it to turn and get some better angles. The Sharkfin's probably been slowed down by battle damage a bit more. The Awellner has been more successful in landing shells this go around. Let's see how... Oh, the Sharkfin has lost another turret. Just lost it, in fact. And now this one, with its barrel damage, is going to make things interesting for the Sharkfin to aim. Some of those shells are going to miss. But not too badly. It looks like several of those hit just fine. Huh. Maybe they have individual local weapon controllers, so they are aiming properly despite the barrel damage. Are they aiming at different angles? That's how we'd be able to tell. No? They're aiming at the same angle. Maybe I just got a little bit lucky with those shots. Not sure. Though then again, there's not a huge difference in barrels between some of them, so maybe that's why. Oh man, it looks like the Awellner doesn't have any guns left again. It's only got those two small secondaries. Oh man, that's a shame. It looks like the Awellner... That may be it for the Awellner, because the Sharkfin has plenty of firepower left to bombard it with. So yeah, I think this is time for another fast forward section. Okay folks, we're down to the last 30 seconds here. And I'm definitely glad I sped this bit up because the Awellner got out here. It's not out of range. It's barely within range. The Sharkfin is actually kind of pushing itself out of range with recoil. And it's just getting there. But there's not enough time left on the clock for it to lose. But yeah, with the Awellner losing propulsion out here at this maximum range, and the Sharkfin only having... and there's the timer. That is it. The Sharkfin not having enough weapons to do any significant damage to it anymore. It was kind of just watching shells rain in from a distance and no maneuvering happening, nothing going on. It wasn't very interesting. So definitely glad I sped that up. But yeah, that is a 13% or 23%. I can math, I swear. 23% victory for the Sharkfin at 90%, the Awellner at 67%. So I'm sorry, Awellner. My condolences, but your ship has been eliminated from the Battleship Brawl. Congratulations goes to Varian 101. Your Sharkfin will be continuing on to round 4. We'll see how it goes. See if it can continue its fight on up and get back into that primary bracket and win this whole thing. So yeah, thanks for watching, folks. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you on the battlefield.